Welcome to our video, guys. It's Kelly and Melissa, and we flew into Long Beach and going on a cruise on the Carnival Panorama in 2022. Here you see, of course, us flying, and then we see the Queen Mary here, and we've never been on there, but we are going to this year. We're going to stay on there for a night before our cruise, which I'm super excited about. And this is the port of Long Beach, and it is so busy there, always so busy. I could not believe how many people were in there waiting to get in onto the ship. It was quite interesting for our first cruise to encounter that, but hey, we got on the ship. We're happy and excited, and it was a great ship for our first cruise. I think it wasn't too big, wasn't too small, and we did not get sick, so we were excited about that. Here's our room. It's a balcony. Loved it, and it's just nice to have that fresh air. And then we ate at the Pig and Anchor. The first thing we did was go to their, they have the buffet, which is nice the first day when you get on the ship. And there are the water slides. There's the handsome fella, Kelly. And then you'll see the wake of the ship. And we ate right there, which was super nice. Here's one of his omelets he had in the morning. My birthday decorations, since we did cruise on my birthday, which was quite nice for our first time cruising. It's always fun. And we just explored the ship. We walked around to see what there was, since we've never been on any kind of cruise before. Nervous, not knowing how we were going to feel, but loved it. Fell in love with cruising as soon as we were on the ship the first day. And then each day you would go in, like after breakfast, go back to your room, and they always had our little towels, our towel animals, which was so cool. Every day was different. As you can see here, I believe maybe that's the elephant, that's the duck, several different ones. Every day was a different towel animal, which was so cool. And I think Royal might do it. I know Carnival does it every day. So as we are entering into Mexico, here's Cabo San Lucas, and then there you had to take a tender boat, which we have never done. So we stayed on the ship that day, and as you can see, there are several tender boats that like line up and get everybody on, and they go back and forth like every 20 minutes or something like that. Each port is different, but as you can see right here, there is one of the tender boats, which is, they're super cool. We have now been on them since, but this cruise being our first, we did not go out on a tender boat. Sometimes you have to wait hours before you can even get on one, and I was just nervous. I didn't want to do it our first trip, but they are cool. Now I enjoy them. But there's a little pirate ship there, or it looks like a pirate ship. Some of the food we got, and then this is Guy's Burgers. Love Guy's Burgers. Always have to go to Guy's Burgers when you take a Carnival cruise. And this is just parts of Mexico, different areas. We enjoy Mexico. We just didn't get off at every port. There's our ship, Canival Panorama. And here is the port. I believe this is Mazatlan. Yes. And the cruise terminal. So we went in, and there's shops everywhere, just like all of them. And they have like little pharmacies, and it's just funny because there's like a line out the door with those. And as we went in more. We went and had some chips and salsa, had a drink. We didn't have the drink package, so we had a couple out at port. And then we went back on the ship. Like, we weren't out very long. What we enjoyed was Puerto Vallarta, I think, the most. There's another ship that's really cool. But Puerto Vallarta was phenomenal. We went into town, saw a bunch of stuff, which was cool, took some pictures, and then we went to the beach, and the beach was phenomenal. We went down, there's like a little place next to a fence that you just walk down, and then you can cross over to the beach area. Super nice people there, and it was just phenomenal. You'll see some pictures coming up. This was, I believe, in Puerto Vallarta, and we took a taxi into town, which was quite interesting, and then back we went with my brother, his wife, and then some of their friends, which is really cool to go with a group of people, but we just didn't know anything about it, so it was hard to know what to do. There's one of our little animals, towel animals. There I am, just trying to get everything plugged in so I could relax and watch a movie when I was out on the deck catching some sun. And there's Puerto Vallarta, so we were here, and we loved this beach. It was so nice. I don't think it's as nice as like over in the Caribbean, but it was very nice for our first Mexico beach experience to actually feel the sand in our toes. Loved it. Gorgeous, beautiful. There was shade. It wasn't too hot. It was really nice, and I cannot wait to go back, which we do here in about a month, so I'm super excited. And we get to take our brother-in-law and sister with us this time, which is very fun and exciting. We like to do all the little fun picture ops, as you can tell. And then each night you can have dinner in the main dining room. There's our ship at night, and our server was the best, as you will see coming up. They are so funny because, yes, they do little acts and they dance a lot, which is always fun. I think dancing is fun. Singing, dancing, having a good time. That's what Carnival is all about, which is really awesome. We go on our first Royal Caribbean cruise in about a month, so I'm super excited about that also. And then back on the Canival Panorama. As you can tell with these pictures, we were in awe. We didn't know what to expect or anything. So if you're a newbie like we were going on this one, you'll be in awe at first. Here is our server. He was just awesome. And there's our heart at the end of our cruise. And there you go. Thanks for coming, guys.